She did a depression test on me and she's worried.
Oh, hands on the face.
Hey friends, welcome to another bump date. Tomorrow I will complete my 31st week of being pregnant, and today I have an obstetrician appointment, so I thought it would be really cool to bring you along for a day in a life, come up and see Bobby on the sonogram, and just hang out with me. So if this sounds interesting to you, stay tuned, give this video a big thumbs up because it really does support my channel. Don't forget to hit subscribe and tap that bell so you get notified when we upload every Monday and Thursday. And join me today as we just do life together.
Here's to the good days, here's to the sorrows. If this is a mistake, I know about tomorrow. I don't wanna fight no more, cause I don't feel the need no more, no.
Depending on your school and how they run it will vary, and the first week back looks differently for each school. So for me personally, I have been back since Monday, which is 2 days ago, and we just do professional development. During this week, having new staff, we go through the handbook, we go through workplace health and safety, we need to do child safety. If there's any whole school professional development that they want us to all be on a common language with, then that gets done. And that's what's happening today for my school personally. We have a phonics program that is getting introduced to us, and my best friend and I thought it would be really fun to do a bit of a grazing board while we do our PD, because we are having to do it virtually, so my department is doing it together. And I'm gonna head to the shops now and pick up some snacks, and she's gonna bring some snacks. But it's a bit of a different start this year because it's a delayed start, so the kids aren't coming back until the 7th of February, but we still have 2 weeks and trying to figure out what that looks like. And I guess that's been school for the last 2 years, is constantly figuring what it looks like. In order to get to work on time and still do this pit stop, I haven't had brekkie yet, so I'm thinking while I'm in the grocery store, I'll pick up some breakfast, pick up some snacks, and then quickly head to work to make sure that I'm not missing out on anything.
Just wanna make it stop. Maybe it's something in the water, or maybe we just hit the end of the road. Right now it doesn't even matter. It's too late not to let it go. And that's why I wish you the best and say goodbye. You start to get dressed and then we cry, cause we both know it's gonna hurt.
It started raining. So I have enough snacks and treats and foods for today, but I didn't get any breakfast. So I think I'm gonna have to maybe go through Zarafa's coffee, get a coffee and maybe smashed avo. But time is precious. I don't even think I'll need sunglasses anymore. Here's my question for you though. When you are studying or like doing a big job at work, what is the mindless food that you love to snack on? Like, is it lollies? Is it chips? Like, sweet or savory? I'd love to know, so comment down below.
You start to get dressed and then we cry.
Thankfully, it's stopped raining and I can walk to my office wearing a white t-shirt and not being too scared about it. But I didn't get any breakfast or coffee. But the biggest blessing about the school that I'm currently working at is that they have a cafe on site. So it is a little bit more pricier than if I were to just go through like a drive-through, but them's the breaks today. I guess I am paying cafe price for food, but kind of need it because I'm really hungry and my morning sickness is really starting to bubble up. I am not going to film much while I'm on campus, but I will definitely see you when I am ready to go to baby's appointment. I'm about halfway up to my appointment and I'm feeling rather exhausted. Today's PD was a lot of like mental processing about stuff within the English language and how to best teach it, which is always really exciting to learn. however mentally draining. And for some reason I get really tired whenever I drive. I think because I'm not moving my body as much anymore. So I'm just being mindful of it. I find talking to someone like you guys helps me to stay focused and concentrating. I was listening to music before and I just could feel being heavy and sleepy, which is not good when you're driving. When it comes to today's appointment, I need to double check where Bub's position is. Hopefully Bub is head down and that we don't have a breached baby. Obviously at the start of pregnancy I was worried about where my placenta was lying because that would have impacted my labor and delivery, but thankfully that's all good. So now the last thing that I just have to double check is positioning of Bub, because I am quite small and I have had one labor, if you've watched my labor and delivery video, where Amira was not in the right spot and it made it rather complicated. So hopefully we get the green light and we're good to go. But sitting down in the car, I am getting a lot of kicks and punches that are somewhat painful. So I'm just trying to do everything I can to be as comfortable as I can. But the hospital that we go to is a fair drive away, but we really love our obstetrician there. We really love the hospital staff there. And it's the reason why it is absolutely worth the drive. Since arriving, I'm definitely feeling more alert and aware, which kind of makes me a bit frustrated because I don't know why driving is making me feel so sleepy. But thanks to the new wave of borders being opened and just the way things are here in Queensland, I am not allowed to have Michael come to any appointments. I don't think he's been to any because of either needing to look after the kids or these restrictions being in place, which is really unfortunate. But I am thankful that he's come to scans. So he did like our dating scan and our 20-week morphology scan, which is good. And I film the appointments, so he does get to see Bub, but it's just he's not coming to appointments anymore. But to stop cross-contamination within patients, one of our procedures is that we have to wait in the car until the receptionist calls us and then we can head in. So I've actually gotten here 15 minutes early, which is lovely. I might even recline the chair a little bit and have a bit of a rest maybe. But it is such a big day today and I'm really thankful for my mum's support, because there's no way that I could mentally handle trying to juggle everything all by myself. It really does take a village, so thank you Mum and my sister and my dad. Just amazing. Oh no, she's running 15 minutes late. That means I'm now half an hour early for my appointment. Just a bit of an update. It is currently 3:50 and I am yet to go into my doctor's appointment. I am texting Michael and my mum to just let them know that we are like getting close to an hour behind schedule, which is really gonna stuff us up as a family. So hopefully I get a call soon to let me know. Otherwise, maybe I need to call and say, hey, I'm here, but I don't know.
Good afternoon.
I was just wondering how we're going with time.
I'm hoping she'll start to catch up a little bit because she has got a little bit of a space. So
okay, that's
I'll
cool.
give you a call.
Yeah,
I'm
no
sorry.
problems. No. I would hate to have been missed or anything like that, because I know sometimes the phone doesn't ring through properly or whatever. So.
Oh no, I'd come out looking for you.
Okay, cool. Thank you so much.
Thanks.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Just got the phone call at 4:10, so the next clip will be Bubby's sonogram.
Spine over this side,
I see
bump here.
I'm getting a lot of kicks on the right.
Minute. You know that's normal. You know as much about obstetrics these days as I do.
I'm not sure. Such a fatty.
Yeah. Boy fatty or girl fatty?
Well, the only fatties we've had is Finn. The girls weren't as big as him. I wonder. Oh, hands on the face. It really is chunky, isn't it? I'm sorry for all the extra junk food.
Alright, chicken.
It is becoming such a chunky little bobby. Makes me wonder if it is going to be a boy, just because Finn was our biggest baby. Like Amira, went Finn, Amira, then Zoe. Zoe I think was our smallest one, weight-wise. But head is down, we are ready to go. She did get me to do a screener for depression, which I am currently on, which Mick and I kind of knew about it this last week. I've been really sad, like more than just pregnancy hormones, but I think that's just what happens when you get to this stage of pregnancy, the world we live in, stuff that's happening in my workplace, like professionally, personally, it can really just become overwhelming. So my doctor has made sure to reassure me that if I need the number to a prenatal psychologist, she'll give it to me. And at the moment, I can confidently say that Mick and I do have things under control as much as we can. But I will take her up on the offer because I know how good psychologists are and I know how good early intervention is. So we'll keep an eye on it. But I guess that's the thing with pregnancy, is so much stuff happens, like physically. Sometimes we forget about the mental side. So it is currently 4:43. I'm out of my appointment. I'll be driving home in traffic, which is sad. But I think I'm gonna pick up something like a frozen Coke, like just a little treat, because I am a bit emotional, feeling a bit down. That's okay. So the girls will be very excited to see pictures of baby and watch the sonogram. All very lovely. Okay, let's go home. It is nearly 5:30, which means Michael will be getting close to being home, and by the time we order pizza, it'll probably get delivered sometime after 6. And this is the reality nowadays. We try to get the kids to bed by 7, but it doesn't always work. And I am learning to roll with that for this season. I think that's probably a reason why my mental health has deteriorated, is because there's a lot of stuff happening to me that's out of my control, and it's really starting to weigh me down. And I'm trying to be like flexible and go with it, but you get to a point where it can just break you.